do what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah. So they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching.
Yo, you got it now, guys? Sound good now? Good looking, my guy. Yo, thanks for spending your Friday night with me. Come on in, hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. Keep in mind that we do not cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior in both, guys. We call out bad behavior in men and women over here, so no need to be triggered, yo. We all about self-improvement, personal growth, and development, guys. That's what we're about over here, you know what I mean? And I don't go by what I think or what you think or what they think. I go by what the basic instructions before leaving Earth say. I go by what that think, you know what I mean? Because those are the instructions. So come on in, guys. Be comfortable. Get comfortable. I got a very, very good show for you guys tonight. You already know. You guys see the thumbnail? You see the thumbnail? We want to know why Chad and Tyrone dislike Pookie and Ray Ray, and why Pookie and Ray Ray be clowning Chad and Tyrone. All right, guys. So that's our class tonight. That's our aim tonight. You know what I mean? So I got 15 reasons why none of them guys are high value males. I got 15 reasons why all four of those titles, because those are all titles just to get you guys to understand, and they're used to describe a certain style of male. You know what I mean? And literally, they're all the same though, guys. Just different traits, but they're all beta. You know what I mean? So we're gonna figure that out today. We're gonna come to the conclusion today of why I say Chad and Tyrone is no different from Pookie and Ray Ray. The only difference to me, guys, is Chad and Tyrone, they have a mama love and no dad. And Pookie and Ray Ray, they got a hell of a mother and no dad. All right, guys? So those of you that's on Facebook, make sure you guys get a chance to come on over to the YouTube channel. I'm on YouTube. I mean, when you text on Facebook, or when you comment on Facebook, I can't see nothing. That means you guys gotta go on over to YouTube and put the channel in, put Mr.GoodBread in your search engine, and I should pop right on up. Mr.GoodBread Show. You know what I mean? And I'll pop right on up. Those of you that's on Facebook, come on over so you can interact, because I can't see nothing. I know the last video I did, a couple folks was commenting and interacting, and I couldn't even see it until after, when I went on Facebook. All right, guys? So, word, guys. I also want you guys to understand, like, it's a difference between beta males and simps, all right? And I don't want you guys to feel bad for being a beta male, because everybody not gonna be this big old alpha male And everybody not gonna be that, you know what I mean? And honestly, beta males, they make up the majority of the world, and they keep the world going. They keep the world going. They are very important. And like you said, Chuck T, entertainment put the beta males out of business because our government zaddy constantly push, and he have all of the women hooked on our pookies of the world. You know what I mean? Our government Satan zaddy got all of the women programmed, all of the dummies programmed to liking dummies. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean by Pookies was raised by a hell of a mother. You know what I mean? So the system is designed to benefit the hell of a mothers. So they're gonna praise their hell of a sons, and they're gonna praise the hell of a mother. This is why they put the hell of a sons on the pedestal. They constantly promote and push the little silly dumb nigga with all of the chains on and the jewelry and just frivolous with his money with the new cars. You know what I mean? They constantly promote that dude. You know what I mean? You don't ever see them promote the solid black man. You never see them promote the solid black man, the man that do not want to shoot his brothers in the street, and the man that do not wanna join the alphabetical community. They don't support that regular man. You know what I mean? It's nothing in our society, in gyno land, in this gynocracy, that is designed for that man. If you guys notice, you know what I mean? And that's sad. You know what I mean? That's sad. But this is part of it. You know what I mean? And like I said, Chad and Tyrone, they just have mama love. See, now these guys are spoiled rotten because they have that mama love. But now in that spoiled rottenness and without having a dad to park them every now and then, these fools think that everything they want, they supposed to have. You know what I mean? And that's real feminine and real girly to have that ideology. These are also the guys that think they're smarter than the smartest smart person. But instead of using their smarts to help, they'll use their smarts and sit back and just talk about the next person. And that's sad, guys. That's sad. Or they'll backbite the little fish trying to come up. You know what I mean? This is where you're going to see a lot of your gatekeepers and a lot of your old heads doing this behavior. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to relinquish that power. They don't want to let that torch go. You know what I mean? But in any event, Chad and Tyrone, they dislike Pookie and Ray Ray, and the feeling is mutual too. Pookie and Ray Ray clown Chad and Tyrone because see, Pookie and Ray Ray get what Chad and Tyrone want, but they get it honestly and freely, and that's what makes both of them kind of beta because you know what I mean. Chad and Tyrone is only lusting over the results of what Pookie and Ray Ray get sexually. Just like Pookie and Ray Ray get mad at Chad and Tyrone because they can't get to that intelligent level to where they can make better decisions and not have to risk their life for a temporary gain. You see what I mean? You see how God didn't give any one of us one or all of every one thing. You know what I mean? He left it to where we have to rely and depend on each other. You know what I mean? You see how that works? So no matter how bad social media got you feeling like your created character you created, don't need nobody, vigilante mode, use a fool. We need to work with our brothers, and this is why we need to get to some education, and we need to start learning how to communicate, recommunicate, and accept the things that we need to hear, guys. I didn't become this great until I accepted things that I did not want to hear about myself. And then I changed it, guys. I ain't get mad. I ain't go say, oh, that's disrespect. He disrespected me. He disrespected me. He trying to play me. Nah. I looked this looked the mirror dead in the face, and I fixed it. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to hear the shit that was being told. And that's what my channel is about, guys. When you come here, you're not going to want to hear the shit that I got to say sometimes, guys. That's why I'm going to make sure I keep it entertaining for you so that way you can bear with the truth. But if you take what I tell you and apply it to your life, it will change for the better. I guarantee you that, guys. And I don't make no promises, and I ain't telling you God gonna do anything for you. I'm just telling you the stuff that I got for you is to change your belief system. Because a lot of people believe it's our belief system. It's what we believe in that limit our access to things we need. You know what I mean? It's all in our belief system. It's our mindset. Remember, our belief system and how we grew to believe, what we grew to believe, make up our mindset and our outlook towards things. And our outlook towards things sometimes limit our success. You guys get that? So that's what we're here to do today. That's what we always here to do. When y'all come into these doors, know that it's always going to be a message that revolve around personal growth and development. It revolve around getting you guys better. Remember, I don't stand on shoulders. I don't stand on shoulders. I'm here risking it all, risking my image, risking my likableness for you guys to become better. Because I once was you guys. I once was you guys. And like I said, people told me things that I did not want to hear about myself. And now, and I wish I had these channels. You know what I mean? I wish I had channels that I could go to in the privacy of my own home and sit back, kick back with my L and my liquor and just watch out and watch and learn. You know what I mean? I ain't have to be dead face to face with somebody reading me my rights, telling me my shit don't stink, my shit stink. You feel me? Like, come on, guys. So take advantage of this. Yeah, hit that like button. We going in tonight. We gonna cook tonight, guys. Again, guys, I got 15. I got 15. What is that? 15 ways? Oh, 15 something. But you know me and my list. I got 15 something reasons why you are not a high value male. You're not as high value as you think. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean, guys? All right, let's go on and get into this warm-up video, man. We 21 minutes in. Like I said, those of you guys on Facebook, come on over, man, and show some YouTube love and hit that like button. Even if you want to go back to Facebook, because Facebook is your app and you're more comfortable over there, just swing on over to YouTube real quick, hit that like button, and go on back to Facebook and do your thing. But you're going to like YouTube better. It's more interactive. It's a party. It's a school party. It's a Friday night school party. All right, guys? So I hope y'all like that intro video. That's a song me and my brother had for a while, you know what I mean? Back when we was in our beta days. But even in our beta days, I was still Red Pill before I even knew about Red Pill. As you can see in the lyrics, you know what I mean? I never talked about simping in my lyrics. All my lyrics been direct and straightforward, and it been me. That's how I always been with the women. That's how I always viewed it. You know what I mean, guys? So let's get into our warm up video. Let's get into our warm up video. Let's get it.
Have you ever wondered if deep down you might be what many would call an alpha? Or maybe you're just another average guy, just another guy who doesn't understand why he has so much trouble getting the things that he wants in life, or just another guy who girls rarely show interest in. What you're about to learn are a few signs that show that a man is not alpha. And once you know what they are, you can start making changes to better yourself. Now, first up is number one. And the number one sign that a man is simply not alpha is that girls don't pay attention to him. The next time that you're out in public, pay close attention to the girls around you whenever you talk. If they are looking at and listening to you as if everything that you say is important, it simply means that they respect you in what you have to say. One of the easiest ways to spot a quote unquote alpha male is to pay attention to how girls act when they are around this person. This is one of the biggest tells because girls typically respond to men when they view them as alpha by giving them their full attention. Many guys are not overly aggressive and actually don't say much around other people. But if these men are what you would call alpha, when they do talk, girls listen, and you can tell just by the way that they look at him that they view him as a man who has alpha qualities. Now, the reality is that girls pay little attention to men who they don't respect, such as immature men and men who have what you would call a low mate value. So, if girls really pay attention to you and listen to you when you speak, then you might just be a lot more alpha than you think. Now, next up is number 2, or the second sign that a man is not as alpha as he thinks he is. And it involves
I ain't want to stop that number one because that number one was kind of self-explanatory, right, guys? You guys get that, right? That it wasn't no. I don't need to uncomplicate common sense on that, guys. That was simple right there, guys.
getting nervous around pretty girls. What you have to understand is that alpha males are not afraid to face their fears and spend time around pretty girls, and in doing so, they eliminate their fear and become even more quote unquote alpha in the process. This becomes what you would call a positive feedback loop, which helps them
What you guys gotta understand is you want to just put yourself in spots or that woman is at. You know what I mean? You just want to put yourself in spots that woman is at. Don't do nothing awkward and just let it play out. Just put yourself in that spot. Have fun. Enjoy the spot, and you'll start to understand women more. You'll start to pick up on just putting yourself and your spirit in the vibe and amongst other spirits with women. You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll start to get the women more. You know what I mean? But as long as you stay in the house or as long as you stay isolated or introverted, then you're not gonna be able to absorb them spirits and understand, you know what I mean, how to flow with it and it's gonna always seem awkward, guys.
to become less nervous around females, which causes the females to respond more favorably to them, and the cycle continues on and on. Now, if a man is not alpha, on the other hand, he has to face his fears, and even though he will look nervous and stupid the first few times that he does it, eventually he will succeed. Whenever we try something new,
See how I got a chance to get my alpha on was around my cousins and their friends. My cousins and their friends, they saw me the goofiest, but that's okay because that was me getting my practice on, you know what I mean? So my cousin friends, they saw the goofy side of me, you know what I mean? But when I got outside and nobody else saw that side, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean, you want to just be around women. You want to be around women. You know what I mean? Family members, it doesn't matter. You just want to be around women. You know what I mean? Get a feel for them, understand them, know what it is. You know what I mean? And understand the trend. Always know what are the trends and what are trending. Because if you follow the trend, then you can follow the female. You know what I mean? The females follow the trend. So if you know the trend, then you pretty much on to what the females is on to.
we usually suck at it pretty bad, and it's really obvious to other people that we suck at it. But eventually, we do get past this sucky point, and this is how we inevitably grow as men. This is precisely how we become more alpha. And next up is the third sign that a man is not quite as alpha as he thinks, and it is that nobody respects him. Something that alpha males are known to get on a regular basis is respect from other people. But this isn't the type of respect that most people think of when they hear this word. The most common type of respect is superficial, and it is the type that you would get if you were a huge bodybuilder around other men. And as you pass by them, they think to themselves, man, I better not say the wrong thing to that guy or he is going to knock me out. This specific type of respect can be really important and really useful in certain situations. But the problem is that it's only skin deep. Any man on the planet pretty much can build huge muscles and get tattoos on his face to gain this superficial prison based type of respect. But the type of respect that really matters is the respect that you get for things that are not so easily seen. This is the respect that you get when you stand up for yourself when somebody else does you wrong. This is the type of respect that you get from other people when they try to get you to break your principles and fail to do so. It is the respect that you get when you stick up for somebody who is weaker and more fragile than you, while everybody else is making fun of that person. If most people don't have this sort of respect for a man, then
That's what I was just about to gonna say, guys. It's respect goes a long way, guys. Honestly, respect goes a long way. If people respect you, when people respect you, they least likely to try you. Other people is least likely to try you because people respect you. You know what I mean? So respect goes a long way, and it start with how you respect yourself. Generally, people gonna respect you off of how you respect yourself. If you carry yourself great and prideful and respectful, then the people gonna have no choice but to respect you. But now, if you carry yourself being squirmish and sneaky all day, then people gonna treat you as such. You know what I mean? It ain't no magic. Like, if you one of those grimy ones, don't be playing dumb like you don't know why nobody like you. You know what I mean? You know why nobody like you, bro. Because you just not loyal. You just do dumb shit. You know what I mean? And then play the victim. So cut it out, guys. And guys, stay away from guys like this, yo. You guys chill around guys like this all day that's just male victims. These are gonna be the guys that pull you down. Y'all gotta remember, these are the soil, these are the bad soils that y'all see this planet in, and this is why your tree don't grow. You know what I mean? You gotta always keep that in mind, yo. Watch them dudes, man. Watch these dudes, man.
Then, plain and simple, he is not nearly as alpha as he thinks. Next up is number 4, or the fourth sign that a man is not that alpha, and it has to do with instability. Something that truly separates average men from men who are viewed as quote unquote alpha is the opposite of instability, which is stability. And this has nothing to do with how well you're able to balance on one leg. Instability refers to our mind and the way that we think. Now, I mentioned in previous videos that females are instinctively drawn to strong men. And when I say strong, it has nothing to do with muscles and everything to do with mental stability. One of the greatest gifts that God has given to us mortal men is the gift of a sound mind. Ask yourself this: how much does it take before you become unstable or unhinged? If a simple insult or blow to your ego is enough to cause you to become totally unstable, then it's time to work on your mental strength. Men who others would view as alpha regularly take mental blows straight to the chin and simply shrug them off. Men who are alpha are barely affected by girls turning them down. And when they
Now, guys, when I started this channel, when I started really going hard on this red pill stuff, people tried to kill me. Like, these women, they said bad stuff. You know, they shamed, they bashed, they went in. You know what I mean? They found every reason under the sun to that reason why I shouldn't do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And if I'd have let that bother me, guys, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I mean? With the Nike deal and all of that, I wouldn't be here right now, guys. So it just goes to show people going to talk, man. People going to talk. People going to say something. People always going to have some fucked up shit to say out their mouth. But you just can't let it bother you. You know what I mean? Alpha men, don't let it bother them. All that. You know, and another thing, guys, real alphas, they we know, we understand with the retaliation shit. We know that our life and our what we gotta build, our legacy, is worth more than an insult. You know what I mean? It's worth more than the energy it take to put in to retaliate on somebody. You know what I mean? So we don't even play that game.
fall down or something doesn't go the way that they want it to, they simply get back up and they keep on going. Alpha men have what you would call an unbreakable frame, which is just another way of saying that they have an incredibly strong mind. This type of man doesn't get mad easily and isn't affected too much by rejection and has an enormous amount of mental strength. The next up is the fifth and the final sign that a man is just not as alpha as he thinks he is, and it's being too aggressive. In many Hollywood movies, the typical alpha male is depicted as an overly aggressive man who picks on or bullies other people. And in some movies, he's simply the muscular guy who is always trying to fight everybody around him. But in reality, this is the complete opposite of what alpha really is and what it stands for. If you know even a little bit about psychology, you know that men who are overly aggressive are only compensating for something that they are lacking. And typically, they are very insecure. The energy or vibe of men who are truly alpha is more of a calm, confident, and controlled type of energy, rather than one that is erratic or unstable. Men who could be viewed by society as what you would call alpha get more resources, more mating opportunities, and they tend to enjoy better all around success than men who are viewed as lower ranking or as lower value. So, making changes to yourself and working on these problems, if you have them, can help you become a better man. It can help you become more alpha in your own life in the way that you do things on a daily basis. And with that said, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching.
All right, guys. So I hope y'all ready for class now, man. That was a great warm up. That was a great warm up. Great warm up. Great warm up. All right. Great warm up right there. So let's get it. What else we got here for y'all tonight? What else we got here for y'all? Let's see. Now let's get some motivation going on right now, guys. Let's get some motivation going on. Got this video right here. How y'all feel? I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about what she's saying in this video.
As I possibly can, but money is quite literally the only thing a lot of cishet men bring to the table. No, because really think about it. Most of you guys can't stay faithful. Most of you don't possess emotional intelligence, so women are left doing the emotional labor in the relationship. Most of y'all don't carry your weight when it comes to the housework or the children. And most of you guys can't satisfy women sexually, which means the bulk of your value stems from how much money you make. On top of that, a lot of cishet men don't even like women, so why are we acting like this isn't a two-way street? The same way women will enter relationships with men solely for money is the same way in which men enter relationships with women for consistent sex. Women don't seek out men with money because we're just manipulative users by nature. It's because we see through men, and we know that if we attach ourselves to someone who barely sees us as a person, we may as well be getting something out of it.
Now, how you guys feel about that, guys? Right? I don't know, right? This generation just way too cool with prostitution, right? I don't know. Is it me or is it you? These guys just way too cool with prostitution. All right, guys. So we here today, and we come to find out. You know what I mean? 15 ways, 15 things, 15 traits. You know what I mean? That guys with value have, that men with value don't. All right, guys. So let's bust this down. What music got? What music got? Y'all let me know if the music is drowning me out. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know. How the music sound, guys? How the music sound? Music on point? Alright, guys. Number one, guys. Number one, man. Men don't like to live under women. They stand on their own feet. So if you a man that don't like, if you a man that need a woman, if you need to be with a woman, and you absolutely need to be with a woman, you know what I mean? Like Pookie, you know how Pookie, you see, it's the thing. This is why Pookie and Ray Ray and Chad and Tyrone are beta males. Because, you know, Pookie, he really need that female. He need to be with that female. He need to be with that mama love. Pookie be desiring his mama love. You know what I mean? And Chad just want to desire that fantasy. Chad want that blue pill fantasy. He want that because he did it the right way. You know what I mean? He had mama love who sold him on that dream. You know what I mean? He spoiled rotten. And he see in the movies, he see the picket fence, he see all of that. And he can't wonder why the girls want Pookie. You know what I mean? So if you're a dude that wonder why the girls want Pookie, then you know you're a Chad. If you're a dude that's successful, got everything you need to have, and you still chasing behind 71% females that want Pookie, you know you a Chad, you know you beta, you gotta change the laws of your mind. And that's why I say They ain't no different. They ain't no different. All of them, guys, all of them on this list, guys, is absolute beta, guys. These are all beta. That blue section and that yellow section, those are going to be your Chads and Tyrones. And then you got your light blue section and you got your green section. Those are going to be your Pookies and Ray Rays, guys. You know what I mean? And that's how I see it, guys. Men don't like to live under a woman. They stand on their own feet. That's a whole fact, guys. Men get a life. Men get a life. And they don't let their women dictate their life. They don't let their moms dictate their life, live their life for them. You know what I mean? They don't let their women live their life for them. You know what I mean? Number 2, guys. How they be fucking up. They messing up, guys. Check it. Men tuck the ego and don't claim to know it all. You know what I mean? Men do not know it all. Men, real men, don't act like they know it all, guys. You feel me? Real men drop the swag for quality. Real men drop the swag for quality. And that's how you know the difference between a simp and a real dude. That's a real dude and a beta. You know what I mean? That's how you know, guys. You know what I mean? So, when next time somebody asks you, you can tell them. A simp is a dude that knows damn well the girl don't want him, but he's still forcing himself on the girl. And the beta male is a guy that just living a blue pill fantasy. He just not red pill aware. You know what I mean? These are the beta males are the guys that the women really match with, and that the women, majority of these women, need to be with. You know what I mean? But those are the guys that the women take advantage of. That's why I tell you guys to change the laws of your mind. You know what I mean? You change the laws of your mind, you'll be good, because now women will perceive you as an alpha male. So if they want to mess with you, they'll chase you. And if they don't want to mess with you, then they'll know to leave you alone. You see, it's no in the middle when you become a high value man. You know what I mean? Because a high value man, he got control of his life. I mean, he don't need them for nothing. He don't desire them. He don't need them for nothing. All right, guys? And that's one of the differences right there. Number 3, guys. Men value truth and is not afraid to speak the truth. Hold on, let me go back to ego right here too, guys. Men tuck the ego and they don't claim to know it all. You see a lot of guys run around here acting like they know everything. They act like they know everything. Mentally, they think they know everything, but they heart, they beta as hell. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy, Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? Upper management in the building. Yo, and through the upper management, I'm getting a lot of traffic. I'm getting a lot of invites to these little groups. These little red pill groups, these alpha groups, these sigma groups. I'm getting mad invites to them groups. Listen, admins of those groups, guys. Admins, I'm gonna need y'all to do better, because what I'm noticing is I'm noticing a lot of Chads running those groups. You know what I mean? A lot of Chads running those groups on Facebook, and they standing on people's shoulders. You know what I mean? A real alpha man, a real sigma can lead sigmas and alphas too. You know what I mean? They exactly. Salute to Mr. Palmer in the building. They both simping forces. They all simping forces. You know what I mean? One just have a mama love, and one have a baby mama terrorist. You know what I mean? But they both simping forces, and they both unhealthy, guys. And they both you gotta cut your hands and cut your losses with them. You shouldn't be hanging around these guys, yo. Seriously, guys. Seriously. But, you know what I mean? Guys tuck their ego and they don't claim to know it all. You see, when you acting like you know it all, you limit yourself from education, from educating yourself. And remember, I told you, your belief system and your mindset is based on your belief system. Your belief system is based on education. You know what I mean? So if you still running around here with the education and the mindset and the belief system that was programmed in you by people that didn't have no sense, no knowledge, no know-how, you know what I mean? Also, all they could teach you was how to survive, you know what I mean? At some point, the skills and the talents that you use to survive is no longer needed when it's time to thrive. You know what I mean? How you get it based off survival. But once you get it, you don't need to be using those techniques and strategies, guys. You're gonna have to change it up. And this is why we always tell you guys, switch it up. Switch it up, guys. Switch it up. Don't be scared to switch it up, guys. But yeah, number 3, guys. Men value truth and is not afraid to speak it. You know what I mean? Listen. What are we scared? What are we lying for? Why are we running around here lying for? You know what I mean? It's 2022. You want to know how to be cold? Check the video I did on how to be cold. Nowadays, to be cold, all being cold is telling the truth. As long as you speaking and living in your truth, people gonna call you rude. People gonna call you ignorant. People gonna say your mama black. People gonna say everything. You know what I mean? Because you living in your truth, and we living in the we amongst the last days. These are the final hours right here, where, you know what I mean, fake has become the new real. Fake is definitely the new real. So as soon as you tell the truth, that's don't go with their program, because they want fake to be real. You know what I mean? So you telling the truth is too real for them. So you gotta always remember that, guys. You know what I mean? But speak your truth. Speak your truth. Because when you don't speak your truth, then you allow them to control the narrative. You know what I mean? And that's the worst thing you want them to do. The worst thing you want is for them to be able to control your narrative. You know what I mean? And that's that. You know what I mean? But like, again, we have the Chads who these dudes is the type of dudes that'll be sitting in the bar. You will be stripping with your girl just because they have the money and they're simps. These are gonna be these are gonna be some of the biggest simps in the planet because they have the money, and you trying to align your girl, you trying to, you know what I mean, get her, fix her straight structure. You know what I mean? So you might have to spin off on her. And won't they come right in? Here I come to save the day because they got the funds. You know what I mean? But and they don't have the desire, but they have the funds. You know what I mean? And this is the shit that those Chads and Tyrones do. Meanwhile, Pookie and Ray Ray, these are the dumb niggas that shoot the club up. These are the dumb niggas that'll shoot the club up. You know what I mean? And then fight over the chick. These are the dumb niggas that'll wife the chick. Then do the chick dirty. Then when the chick run into a dude like you and she fall on your dick, now these niggas want to fight you. They want to go crazy. And like, if you can control the fact that they shorty loose. You know what I mean? And that's why I say they all simping forces. You know what I mean? They both have not changed the laws of their mind from that bad programming from being without a father. One just had a good mother telling them, here, you can have everything. You can be anything you want. You know what I mean? Spoiling them. And then, you know what I mean, you got one who just moms ain't treat them like nothing. They don't know mom. They don't know love. You know what I mean? They don't know love, so they look for love from women. They look for love from women. You know what I mean? Number 4, guys. Men stay on code and stay on purpose without a fear of loss, guys. You know what I mean? Men don't got time for games. Men don't got time for games, you know what I mean? At all. And Chad and Tyrone, Pookie and Ray Ray, they all for the games. They are games. You know what I mean? We know the games that Pookie and Ray Ray play, and Chad and Tyrone play the same games. These are the guys that'll sue your ass. You know what I mean? They ain't no different from Pookie and Ray Ray, who will shoot you. Chad and Tyrone will just sue you. You know what I mean? Or some sucker shit. It's just levels to the sucker shit that both of them bring to the table, guys. You know what I mean? This is why it be killing me to hear the guys talk, the Ray Ray, I mean the Chads and Tyrones talk about Pookie and Ray Ray when they all beta, they all beta males. You know what I mean? And that's the whole fact. You know what I mean? And it's sad because the Chads and Tyrones are the ones that are simp more. You know what I mean? They're more likable to simp. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Pookie and Ray Ray be simping too, but not as much as Chad and Tyrone. Number 5, guys. Men don't care what people think because they don't need people. You know what I mean? When you doing your thing and when you on code and on purpose, guys, you think you got one track mind, you got one dimension to that bag. You know what I mean? You don't give a hell what anybody say, man. Lions never care about the opinions of sheep. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, those people are acting like Cain right now. And they looking at you like, how the fuck he gonna go give the creator that leather? How you gonna give him that mink? You know what I mean? How you gonna give him that fox fur right there? Nah, how you do that? Those are them people right there. So you don't be surprised and you just watch your back. Because we all know the rest of that story. We know what happened for you sacrificing what you had to sacrifice it because you ain't give a fuck about nobody, what they thought. And we all know what happened. That dude ain't gonna do that. Because they ain't gonna sacrifice. But they get mad at you for sacrificing what you need to sacrifice. You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean? And it's sad. Men don't seek validation, guys. Men do not seek validation. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We don't care what our girl think. We don't care what she think of us. We don't care none of that, guys. We're not in here. We're not out here seeking, looking for validation. We're not looking to be validated. You know what I mean? You know how some of you guys, Chad and Tyrone, they want to be validated. They buy a chick a car. They want a chick to come rub on their head, and rub on their chin and shit. You know what I mean? Pookie and Ray Ray, they girl dress, she show a little bit of skin. They want to smash out. They want to hold her up and hold her hostage. You know what I mean? Shit crazy, my dude. Shit crazy. So that's why I say them dudes is both. Both of them dudes is beta. You know what I mean? Both of them dudes is beta. Both of them dudes is entitled beta males. You know what I mean? It's like it's equal to, you know how we have our sex selling junkies. The women, we have our women that just all out. They all out. They it's obvious that they don't give a fuck. And they sex selling junkies. But then we have our Miss Independents who put the suit on and they wear that good stuff. They wear that good stuff. You know what I mean? They make it look like, oh, I'm a sweet, innocent woman. I'm a professional woman. Whole time they both throat goats. They both throat goats and throat goddesses, right? But this one just outright with it, and this one more conservative with it. It's the same thing we have with our Chads and Tyrones and our Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray just outright with it, and Chad and Tyrone, they just sneaky with it. These are the sneaky dudes, you know what I mean? You gotta watch these niggas, man. You gotta watch these niggas, man. Absolutely watch these niggas. Word. Because you changed the laws of your mind and they didn't, they will definitely take you out. And that's why you gotta watch them. That's the sacrifice you make. That's the Cain and Abel story right there, guys. That's the classic alpha and beta story. You know what I mean? Abel being the alpha and Cain being the beta. He was mad because Abel sacrificed and he was not willing to sacrifice. He did not have the brain capacity to want to sacrifice. And you know what I mean? He wanted it all. He wanted to keep it all. You know what I mean? And this is what happened when you want it all. That sounds real feminism. That sounds real feminism, right? That sounds like feminism. That's like how they taught his mother. That his hell of a mother. You see what I mean? That's what make them the same. When no dad, you gonna be the same. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how great your mom's was. Without that father figure, you just an expensive dude. You know what I mean? What happened? Your moms can't just buy you everything just because she know what she did to your dad. You know what I mean? And you think you alpha because you had everything. No, that don't make you alpha. It make you alpha when you change the laws of your mind, B. Yo, salute to the chat. Let's see what's going on with the chat real quick before we get to number 6. You know what I mean? Antonio Brown Sr., yo. Salute to you, my guy. You know what I mean? Word. Salute, my guy. Mr. Palmer, you already know, man. Mr. Palmer. My guy, Pan Africa BMGTOW. What's up, my guy? Good to see you in the building. You always in the building. That's what's up, man. Love you and I appreciate you, bro. That's real. That's real. I am my brother's keeper. You already know I am Abraham. Yeah. Don't forget tomorrow I'm gonna be on here with Mrs.GoodBread. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be doing our thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna be reacting to our brother It's Complicated, one of his videos, like how we do. So you already know, guys. You already know. You know what I mean? Chuck Taylor, what's going on, man? Chuck T in the house. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Got King God in the house. King God, I'm going to drop that link in a few. As soon as I get over this list, I'm going to drop that link. So King God, stay with me, bro. Stay with me. You know what I mean? Stay with me. All right, guys. Let's get back to this list, guys. Y'all digging the music, man? Let me see a 1 in the chat if y'all digging the music. Throw a 1 in the chat if y'all digging the little tunes and shit. Try to keep it a little elegant for y'all guys. Alright, guys, number 6, man. Men know when to cut it and how to style it to fit. Alright, guys, what I mean by this, guys, is your hair, guys. You know what I mean? Men know when to cut it. Men know when it's time to cut their hair, bro. Because a lot of dudes be running around here clowning themselves. You know what I mean? You gotta make a cut sometimes, guys. You gotta make that cut sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Word. You gotta style it. And guys, you gotta clean up after yourself. You don't wanna those of you guys in a relationship, you don't wanna be irritating your girl, you know what I mean? Because you groom, you shave, and you leave the hairs all in the sink, and you don't, you know what I mean? You worse than her. You know what I mean? Because we all know these girls is nasty, bro. These girls is nasty, bro. Unorganized. If you ever live with a woman, bro, then you know these girls is disgusting, bro. So if you keeping it more nasty than them, then they not gonna be able to respect you. You see, you could be a broke dude, but if you beat them in certain angles, like you beat them in hygiene and cleanliness, bro, then you on and popping. You gotta be thinking logical when you're dealing with women. Stop thinking and stop playing to these women the way they look. Stop playing to the way they look. They all look alright. They all alright when you really look at it. I mean, it's a few ugly ones, but they all look alright. So stop playing to their look and start playing to their nature, because the nature is never gonna lie. The nature is dissimilar. You got a Lilith style of a woman. 7 out of 10 of them is gonna be that Lilith style, and then you got a Eve style. 3 out of 10 gonna be that Eve. You know what I mean? And that's how you gotta play the game, guys. You know what I mean? But men know how to style and profile, especially with their hair. You know what I mean? Word. I hate to see the dudes that got their hairline going all the way back and know they need to just cut the whole thing, but they just trying to hang on to it and shit. That shit is not a good look. You know what I mean? It shows your insecurities and it shows your lack of confidence. You know what I mean? So get rid of that, fellas. Fix that. Don't let the women see that. Number 7, guys. Men are not threatened or intimidated by women. No way, no how, guys. You know what I mean? Men are happy. We happy with equality. Real dudes, we happy with equality. I'm cool with equality shit. You know what I mean? I am dead happy with equality. You know what I mean? So women don't intimidate me or threaten me. You know what I mean? They only threaten and intimidate broke dudes that's not in a position to fight back. You know what I mean? And the only way a man can fight back is with the money. You know what I mean? By not having money, then you in a trap, you in a web. You know what I mean? Government zaddy and these chicks could do you how they want to do you. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, you know what I mean? You got our Chads and Tyrones who they're catered to the woman. The woman could do no wrong. The woman could do no wrong. You know what I mean? These are our simple forces that they jump at you because you'll tell a woman the truth and they'll tell you some old wicked shit like, oh, you don't talk to women like that, or you being disrespectful to women. And that's because you won't get violated because you're standing up to her manipulation. You know what I mean? So you got to watch these Chads and Tyrones. And then on the other hand, we have our Pookies and our Ray Rays who will shoot you down for some coochie. They will shoot you dead down for some coochie, guys. Or if they don't shoot you down for some coochie, they'll destroy the coochie and make the woman not want to like men no more, period, the way he treat her. Because he emotionally stable. And like I told you, government zaddy hooked our women to them. He gonna destroy our women one way or another. If he don't have them destroy their self, he'll hook the guys on bad programming and send them to the guys, to the Pookies and Ray Rays, who somehow, some way always have them in a fucked up situation. It's a wicked plan. It's a twisted plan that our government Satan Zaddy got going on. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, guys. No cap. Number 8, guys. It's all mental, guys. At the end of the day, it's all mental, man. The stronger a man is, the gentler he get to be. You know what I mean? And this is some shit this is real game right here. This is free game right here. Real men know the stronger that they are, the gentler they get to be. Like I get to be soft, and I get to be romantic, and I get to be chill with Mr.GoodBread because she know my strength. You know what I mean? She know my strength. And at the end of the day, she know it's nothing for me to act on my strength. You know what I mean? See, a lot of you guys, y'all don't have, your female never saw your strength. She don't know if you have no strength. So she's gonna be constantly testing you. You know what I mean? When you don't show your strength, and when I mean strength, and it's all mental, your mental strength. If you don't have mental strength, then you can't be in a relationship, guys. Because 90% of the relationship is mental, then it's 10% physical. All right, guys? You got to win those mental battles. You got to win those shit tests, guys. You know what I mean? It's all mental. And like I tell you, Chad and Tyrone, they be so hooked on this girl beauty. They be hooked on the beauty so bad that they simp their ass off and they'll do anything for this woman. You know what I mean? Look at Kanye running around here right now. You know what I mean? Look at him running around here right now. Going crazy, lying on the man, making songs about the man. You know what I mean? About to expose other Jezebel spirits in the industry. About to get Ray J all in trouble now. Like, it's weird. And that's why I tell you guys, it's not about money. It's about the mindset. It's about the mindset. And it's a pattern. You know what I mean? It's a pattern. When you pull back because you like Kanye or because you worship him because he got money and your problem stems from not having money, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? When you peel that back and you look at it, Kanye is a beta male. He's a beta male. You know what I mean? And when we pulled our list out, when we pulled our chart out, what did we see? You know what I mean? We know that Kanye is a Geek Squad guy. You know what I mean? He is a Geek Squad guy. You know what I mean? He is a Chad and Tyrone, a Geek Squad guy. You know what I mean? So I don't. You can't make this shit up, man. And I don't. You know what I mean? I don't just pull bullshit out the sky either, guys. Number 9, guys. Men understand the momentum of success, guys. What I mean by that? You know what I mean? What's this? Number 9. Men understand the momentum of success. Men of success. Men, we look at all 7 days a week. All 7 days a week, we try to get money. You know what I mean? We make use of all 7 days of the week. We don't just wait for Fridays and Saturdays to get it popping. Like, you see me right now, guys. That's why I salute to you guys. You guys is chilling right now. Y'all getting educated on a Friday night while these dummies is out there running around chasing coochie, that, you know what I mean, is going to use them, chasing broke coochie too, because these chicks be broke. You know what I mean? It's the 28th. They ain't got no money. It's the 28th. These chicks ain't got no goddamn money until the first of that month. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? And this is what the dudes is running around here chasing right now. You know what I mean? And it's sad, guys. It's sad. They out here where they could be inside getting educated. You know what I mean? But this is what guys do. This is what the alpha males do. We make use of every day. You know what I mean? Shit, Tuesday coming could be one of these Fridays for me. Tuesday coming could be a Friday for me on the low. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of it's just a matter of what's gonna go down. You know what I mean? How it's gonna go down, what's gonna go down. That's all. You know what I mean, guys? Word. So guys, yo, let's take a little intermission real quick. Know what I mean? And I'll come right back. Share this live, guys. Share this live, guys.
I found disconnected. Ready to connect.
Alright, guys, I'm back. Computer froze a little bit. Computer went down. So where we is at? Where we left off at? We left off at 9. Where we left off at 9. Like I was saying, guys,
Ready to connect.
we about every day, 24/7, you know what I mean? 7 days a week. We on our purpose, we on our code, you know what I mean? We that's what make a real dude separate a real dude from a fake dude, you know what I mean? See, Simps does this chasing the girls all day. They just chasing women. Every time they get some free time, they rather chase the chick, you know what I mean? Which sets them back in life. You know what I mean? And that's not good. They got to do better than that. You know what I mean? What we got next? 10. Men are prepared and take initiatives, guys. So that means men don't wait.
Ready
They
to
go
connect.
get it. All right, guys? Men go get it. They don't sit around waiting for other people to build shit for them. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. Real dudes get up off their butts, son, and do it. You know what I mean? If we see something we don't like, we ain't gonna hate on it. We gonna go do it. We gonna go do something about it. We gonna go do it on our own. You know what I mean? And that's how real men get down, guys. You know what I mean? Like I told you already earlier, Chad and Tyrone, they don't get down like that. Chad and Tyrone is sit there and see a problem. They'll have the money for it. Look at the Chad. Look at the amount of Chads and Tyrones we know of. You know what I mean? Look at the amount of Chads and Tyrones in the manosphere who have it. Why have they not at least they can mess with each other. At least they don't want to mess with the Pookies. You know what I mean? At least why they haven't worked together and put some shit together and you know what I mean? Move the needle for the manosphere. You know what I mean? Because that's not what Chad and Tyrone do. Chad and Tyrone, because they did it the right way and they did it the Zaddy Satan way in his schools with his little diplomas and shit, the IQ way, because they did it that way, they stand on top of your shoulders and look down on the people that are emotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? And this is where you get that white collar versus blue collar shit. You know what I mean? This is where you get that from. You know what I mean? And it's sad, guys. It's sad. I tell you that. It's sad. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, men are prepared. I mean, we stay prepared. I mean, we try to stay 10 steps ahead. We don't really like that surprise shit or shit falling in your head. Now you got to react. You know what I mean? In order to beat adversity, guys, is you prepare for it. You know what I mean? You always stay prepared for it. All right, guys. What's next? Number 11, guys. Men obey they thirst. Men obey they thirst, guys. Very important. Very important. And you see, this is what I mean by Chad and Tyrone and Pookie and Ray Ray. They all thirsty. They all thirsty. All four of them is thirsty. You know what I mean? All four of them is thirsty. You know what I mean? Chad and Tyrone so thirsty, they'll trick all their money, they'll give all their money to the woman. You know what I mean? Pookie and Ray Ray, they so thirsty because they quick to jump right up in the women's house and start living in, moving shit into the crib and doing all sorts of weird shit like if it's their crib. These niggas be in chicks' crib, really talking and acting like the women's supposed to really submit to them in their own crib. How can a woman, she let you in her crib, you know what I mean? How could you then turn around and expect this woman to submit to you? Like, these dudes is foolish, yo. All the way foolish, guys. I never understood that, guys. Never understood how they could do that. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. That's why I tell you guys, yo, change the laws of y'all mind, guys, so y'all don't fall into that. Because truthfully, a real alpha is all of those. A real alpha is a Pookie, Ray Ray, a Chad, and a Tyrone. Because in every different scenario of life, you might have to be one of those characters to survive, to thrive, to tell you the truth. So this is why it don't make no sense for them to shame each other and to bash each other, guys. It's stupidity. That's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? But it's self-hatred mixed with the divide and conquer rule. Government Satan Zaddy know how to play on us. He make us divide and conquer, and he make us pick a side and stay in it. You know what I mean? This is why I don't pick a side. I don't identify with any of them ideologies, guys. I only use them because you guys identify with them, and it'll help you guys understand what I'm trying to break down. But I don't want you guys to call yourself anything other than a man. You are a real man. You are a brother. You are a real brother. You know what I mean? You want to call yourself alpha, you call yourself alpha. But be alpha. You know what I mean? I'm tired of these dudes. They red pill aware now because red pill is going mainstream, but they ain't activated and they sitting in these groups. That's what I was talking about before. These dudes in these groups, man. These gatekeepers in these groups, they're leading. They're leading a bunch of beta males. They're beta males, right? With alpha traits, who got a bunch of beta males, real beta males, looking up to them. So now they feel that they're alpha. They're not alpha though. You know what I mean? They're not alpha though. You know what I mean? Alpha males don't need to make groups and don't need to be admins and gatekeepers of groups of beta males. Alpha males don't just lead beta males. Alpha males can lead the alphas too, because alpha males can follow alphas too. You know what I mean? And they can learn from other alphas. So this is the shit that I'll be talking about with these gatekeepers in these groups. You know what I mean? Now that my guy Rum Nitty is out, you know what I mean? And now that I done linked up with Rum Nitty, salute to Rum Nitty, you know what I mean? I'm getting a lot of invites to these groups. Once I get over to these groups, guys, do know, yo, if I see any beta male behavior, any simp behavior, you know what I mean? Because I expect to see beta male behavior because y'all learned that it's a group full of dudes that find that one gatekeeper very interesting. So you're gonna ask beta questions. You're not an alpha yet, so I expect to see beta males. But it's the simps that I see. A beta should not call a beta male a beta in these groups because they are all in there to learn. You know what I mean? Y'all all beta in them groups. You know what I mean? Alpha males ain't in these damn groups. Ain't in no Kevin Samuel recovery group. You know what I mean? That don't even make no sense, tell you the truth. And if an alpha male is in there, he browsing and helping out. Somebody asks a question, he jump on that, he tell a joke, but he ain't taking nothing to the head, taking nothing to the heart. He ain't, you know what I mean? He could care less. He can care less. He's on a train actually, or he's in between in between commute. That's when the alpha get on social media. Or he's posting something to market. You know what I mean? Or he's just checking it out. Just in between it, boop, 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 and that's it. You know what I mean, guys? But Chad and Tyrone, they make shit out of everything. Yo, salute to Jalil Richards for the $5 super chat, yo. Much love, man. Much love, man. Definitely appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Much love, my God. Word. Yeah, I don't even be knowing what to say when you guys donate like that. I definitely know to say thank you, but like, you know what I mean? It's just, that shit mean a lot to me, guys. You know what I mean? That shit mean a lot to me. I'm a small channel still, so the donations really mean a lot. You know what I mean? Guys, share the video, guys. Share the video. All right, man. Where we at? Number 11. All right, guys. So you know what I mean. Man, we obey our thirst, guys. So you know what I mean. We don't just jump out there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. We good on the delayed gratification too. We good for the delayed gratification. You know what I mean. We ain't gonna just settle. Like I did the video yesterday where I told you why women make less in the workplace because they like to jump at any old thing and talk about, oh, I'll just work my way up. Now, see, men, we not designed to settle. You know what I mean? We're not designed to settle. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So we gotta just obey our thirst, guys, and delay gratification. Delay gratification definitely. Alpha males have a delayed gratification. Not see Chad and Tyrone, they don't have a delayed gratification. They need it right now. And this go back to that the way they was raised. Like I told you, their moms raised them spoiled. Their moms spoiled them everything. Everything they wanted, they gave them. So they raised entitled. You know what I mean? They raised spoiled. You know what I mean? They gotta get it. They wanted something, they think they could get it. You know what I mean? And they supposed to get it right now. They don't have that delayed gratification that you need to really be successful in life. You know what I mean? They don't have that buy the groceries up now and make the pie later. You know what I mean? They don't have that, guys. You know what I mean? And Pookie and Ray Ray, we already know them dudes that take the stack of $100 singles over the stack of 100 hundreds. You know what I mean? Because the 100 singles look thicker and look more than the 100 hundreds. So we already know their sense of delayed gratification. They all about the right now. Gotta have it right now. You know what I mean? Sign their whole life away right now. Cause the money look good right now. Not thinking longevity. Alright guys? And that's why both of them is beta. Number 12, guys. Men is the head of the house. Now we ain't even gonna play this game, yo. Men quarterback. Men quarterback the relationship. Point blank and period. God is the coach. Man is the quarterback. All right, guys? That's simple as that. Simple as that. Men know how to look after themselves. All right? That's why men get to be the quarterback. Because a real man, a real dude, gonna know how to look after himself. On the low, I could run this ball. I'll quarterback sneak every fucking down. You know what I mean? Or I'll pass it to myself. You know what I mean? Yes, I will. I'll be flicking it right back to myself every play. You know what I mean? But I gotta quarterback this ball. I gotta call these plays. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the play from the coach, which is the creator, and then you could be any position you want to be on this field. You hear, little mama? You could be any position you want to be. You want to be the kicker? You want to be the running back? You want to be the wide receiver? What you want to be? What you want to be? Let me know. I mean, you can be any one of them. Because you get to score the points. I got to throw it to you. I got to hand it off to you. And you get to get in the end zone and do your end zone dance. You know what I mean? But I got to throw this ball. And that's all it is. That's what it is, guys. You know what I mean? That's what it is, guys. That's how it's going to be. You know what I mean? Word. Number 13, guys. If she want to pick things up and put things down, men, mind their business and keep it stepping. Facts, guys. What the fuck is y'all problem, yo? What's y'all problem, yo? And this is the problem with the with the Chads and Tyrones and the Pookie and Ray Ray, right? You know what I mean? Real men, we ain't stuck in this, oh, that's a man job. Oh, that's a woman job. That's a man job. Bro, if I needed to make money, I'ma tuck my pride and do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Pause. No homo, none of that. You know what I mean? I'ma do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Whether it's a man job or a woman job. You know what I mean? And if a woman wanna do a man job, I don't give a fuck. Let her do it. Let her break her whole back. Cause I know she ain't designed to do that. You know what I mean? So there's no need to run around here talking this, oh, the woman job and the man job and the woman job and the man job. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't do that. I don't identify with that. And real dudes don't identify with that. You know what I mean? Real dudes do not identify with that at all. You know what I mean? Facts. So, you know what I mean? What we got? We got number 14 now. Men want to please, and boys want to be pleased. So men want to please and boys want to be pleased. And don't get that twisted, guys. Don't get that saying twisted right there. Men know why women was created, guys. We know at the end. Real dudes know why women was created, right? Real men know why women was created, guys. So we don't mind doing what we got to do to keep our woman happy, especially if we dealing with a good woman. We don't mind doing what we got to do to keep our woman happy because we know our woman was created. And as long as we keep our woman happy, she going to deliver on what she was created to deliver for. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. Women were created to serve us. You know what I mean? Women were created to keep us company. Then they ate the apple and he told them that they was to be ruled by us. You get that, guys? That's why I don't understand a lot of you females that want to play quarterback. How do y'all skip over that part? How do they not tell you that in the church? Like, you know what I mean? How did and y'all be really focused and studied and worshiped on these preachers and pastors, and they don't tell y'all this? They don't tell y'all this. And it be the married women that be in these churches, husband home watching football, the married women in these churches, and the pastor not telling you married women that you supposed to be ruled under rulership. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, if y'all want to interpret it as just under his leadership, wide receiver, running back, kicker, you know what I mean? That's what that mean, guys, ladies. You know what I mean? But a man know that. A real man know that. So we don't even play these little games of we equal and this and that, and no, we're not equal, and you know what I mean? And that's what it is. The fact that you don't like your God given tasks and your God given abilities is your business. I have nothing to do with that, and I can't let you spill out over. And you guys got to keep that like that. But you guys got to remember, you can't have that fear lost. See, that's why a lot of the Chads and the Tyrones let the women run over them because they scared to lose the lady. First thing they thinking, oh, she gonna go let Pookie hit it. She is gonna let Pookie hit it though. It's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? But change the laws of your mind. And then you don't gotta worry about things like that. You know what I mean? But she is gonna let Pookie hit it, yep. Especially if you stay Chad. If you stay Chad and Tyrone with that mindset, Pookie gonna tap that. You know what I mean? Yes, he is. All right, guys, where we at? Number 15, last but not least, guys, number 15. Men want to make a difference, not just go along and get along, all right? Men don't fold, and they always think for themselves, guys. At the end of the day, real men, we want to make a difference. We ain't going to just go along to get along, man. We not. We don't give a fuck about this fashion. We don't give a fuck about none of this that this worldly world possessed, this worldly world pushing. We don't care about that. All we care is the fact that, we changed the laws of our mind. And in the process of us changing the laws of our mind, we stumbled over some shit that can help you. So we going to help you. And in the process of us helping you, that's like therapy to our soul. And that's the give back. That's our give back. You know what I mean? And we're always in a given position. So that's pretty much what it is, guys. That's why alpha males are alpha males. And they're not even on that. They're not even on that list, that chart that I put up there with the 4 sections. I didn't put that. It's no good dudes on that chart. Those dudes are all 4 of those dudes on this chart, guys, need to change the laws of their mind. You know what I mean? All 4 dudes on this chart need to change the laws of their mind. Point blank and period. You know what I mean? Don't forget, though, all 4 of those dudes on that chart was raised by one of these women right here. You know what I mean? All 4 of those guys on that chart was raised by a woman on this list right here, guys. You know what I mean? All right, guys, so we getting ready to go wrap this on up. Of course, it's been another good, interesting episode. You know what I mean? Great topic, guys. I appreciate you guys that came on out and spent some of your time with me. You know what I mean? I always appreciate you guys. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in here real quick. Let me drop the link in here, see what you guys got on this topic. You know what I mean? Share your stories, your encounters. Anybody came encounter with a beta male. You know what I mean? If you remember when you went from beta to alpha, you know what I mean? Share your stories, guys. You know what I mean? Everybody can learn from your story too. While you do that, while y'all get that on, let me get some music on. I'm glad we ain't have to take nobody to the back tonight. We ain't have to take nobody in the back shed tonight and do them in. You know what I mean? So, no matter of fact, since we ain't have to do all that, since we ain't have to do that, I think that deserves something, man. Yeah, that deserves something. We normally have to take somebody to the back and beat them down. So from now on, guys, when we don't have to get out of character, or when somebody make a great point, a real godly point, a real holy point, we gonna play that. Let me see what's going on here. What's up with my Bluetooth?
Battery full. Ready to.
All right.
Battery full. Ready to connect.
Hold on. We got the guest in the house. Oh shit. I thought we had a guest in the house. We gonna get it.
Connected to iPhone.
All right. So now we got it. So we'll go over some joints. We'll go over the sound effects that we got for you guys. Put you guys on so y'all won't be startled when we in the middle of an episode, guys. So when you starting to fail class, guys, when I'm starting to lose you guys, or when somebody say something that loses us, we're gonna go with this. Alright? That's what we're gonna go with, right? When they losing us, that's what we're gonna go with. Alright? When somebody try to tell us something that we know for a fact is not true, typically gonna be a 71% of women trying to argue with us. We gonna hit her with this.
Denied.
Nope. Right? We gonna hit her with that. Just in case she keep going, you know what I mean, when we trying to cut us off and over talk us, you know, with the sign language and shit, then we gonna come right back with it. We're gonna come from this, we're gonna go from this.
Denied.
Then we're gonna come right back with it, hit her with the
Nope.
you know what I mean? And every time she talk,
Nope.
every time she open her mouth.
Nope.
Alright? And even the dudes that's trying to sell us a story and we know he's simping. We know he's simping and he telling us a story as soon as he get ready to finish. Right before he say that last word, we're gonna be like,
Nope.
nope. Alright, guys? And again, when something good said, when a point get made, when somebody is killing it, when somebody cooking, you know what I mean? When it's a Holy Spirit moment, we going with this. It just feel right. It just feel right. You know what I mean? It just feel right. And then they go back to spelling how they spell, you know what I mean? And when somebody just get all the way out of line, and I'm talking all the way out of line from now on, we got the special. That's when you're gonna hear me just stop. I'm gonna just stop everything. I'm gonna stop everything and I'm gonna just go to wrong one. Yeah, guys. And yeah, it's exaggerated a little bit because once you get taken behind the shed, you ain't coming back from behind there, guys. All right? So that's for the highly disrespectful, and that's for the people that really want to shoot the five, and that's for the people that want to smoke. We're going to politely take them behind the shed, and we're going to do it to them. All right? You know what I mean? And last but not least, I'm going to have some more. But we got the most important one. All right? And we gonna ride out to this one, all right? For all my guys that think they smarter than a fifth grader and they don't like to listen, you know what I mean? But they think they alpha and they think they know everything, you know what I mean? For you guys, I got this one because at the end of the day, you gonna call me soon. You gonna call me soon as you shoot the wrong club up. You gonna hit me up and you gonna say, you know, Gus, you know, Mr.GoodBread, you was right. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to hear it. Oh shit, man! Man, I missed my cue right there. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this one time, man. Tell you this one time. You know what I mean? I told you. We got way too many outlets now, guys. It's way too many outlets. Giving you guys this knowledge, delivering you guys this knowledge now. You ain't got no excuse, fellas. Change the laws of your mind, guys. You know what I mean? It's been real, guys. I hope we all learned. Hope nobody feeling triggered. You know what I mean? I hope everybody got the message. I hope I delivered it perfect. Put a nice touch on it, nice spin on it. You know what I mean? A little bit of comedy, but majority facts and the truth, guys. You know what I mean? So let's stop bashing each other. Let's stop hating on each other, guys. Because at the end of the day, we need each other, guys. God ain't give no one person everything. Now I tell you that. You know what I mean? Remember, guys, I'm here to tell you shit that you probably don't want to hear, but you need to hear. And I'm going to tell you it anyway. You know what I mean? And I salute those of you that come over to hear that knowledge, especially my ladies, yo. All right, guys. It's been real, and I'm out of here, y'all. Until next time, get home safe, yo.